I am like beside myself about that, you know?
So we're asking everyone, what does she mean to you? What does her legacy mean to you?
She is just, I mean, sheer talent and sheer like sheer joy, and like some people are just innately just talented and moving and like literally change our lives, and she is one of those women. And yeah, so we're definitely sending prayers and loving and healing light, and you know, it's sad. It's terribly sad.
Do I have to answer that one? No. I got it. You got it. You want me to say the whole question?
She is American music. She really is a foundational part of 20th century, 21st century music. Like, she's a cornerstone. So, yeah, you know, of course, we're praying for her and her family at this time. But for her to know the impact that she's had on American culture is tremendous. I mean, it's far beyond the scope of even what I'm thinking right now. You know what I mean? Because for generations, she has influenced, and you can literally say if there was no Aretha Franklin, there would not be a certain movement of music. So it's a big deal. Yeah.
She was one of the first artists to bring gospel to the pop charts, pop radio.
Absolutely, and took a lot of heat for that. You know, now we look back on that and goes, oh, that's so cool. But back then, that's a difficult thing to do, especially if you grow up in a church family and all those things. And so for her to be sort of this rebel and be sort of avant-garde and to be a maverick, you know, in that way, is something that we don't think about now. But that's what I mean. It's levels. There's so many levels to it, and she's truly, truly beloved, you know. And I hope she's feeling that right now. For karaoke, which I'm a big fan of, we've done the RES, you know, Respect song, and there is something about it that is, no matter what, even if you're playing around, there's an anthem. It's an anthem, and it instills this sort of self-esteem. You know what I mean? So no matter what, when you're singing it, there's something about you that stands up a little straighter, that kind of like, you know, makes you feel more affirmed as a woman, as a person. So there's something inherent in that song that is very powerful.
May I wish the Queen of Soul all the best. Your music has moved and inspired a generation, you know, so my prayers are with you. Wishing you all the best, Queen.
What does that mean? How is it so different from season 1 and 2? I always love that laugh.
You know what it is? What? R-E-S-P-E-C-T? You know what? For me, it's interesting because I thought of it more as like I'd been in a very sort of traditionally patriarchal family where you're supposed to be in your place if you're not a man. And so to be able to see a woman articulate that for other women, I think was something that was really, really powerful. So that's the way that I first interpreted it, and that's why I have a partner in life in Ryan Michelle Bathe, who is in every way my equal and sometimes my superior. So I'm happy that I found a woman that respects herself and I can respect.
When Aretha Franklin walked out on stage at the Kennedy Center Awards a few years ago and played piano, and then halfway through the song walked up and like threw her fur coat onto the floor, that was one of the most epic things I've ever seen on stage. She has spanned so many decades and meant so much to so many people. I hope she feels better.
I think season 3 is going to be the best season yet. Yes, I think it's our most ambitious, but I think we've earned it after 36 episodes.
Who is not a fan? I don't think there is anyone that Aretha Franklin's music has not touched or influenced in one way or another. And
how is that adding
It's pretty devastating to think about somebody and being in ill health and never, potentially not having the chance to hear her gorgeous pipes on stage again. But she has the most incredible legacy, and I'm sure she's proud of that, and her family's proud of that, and yeah, I mean, she's the best. She's the best of the best.
I think she's precious. Mainly was